Hello, I'm Satyanand. By the side of me, my colleague Mr. Abubakar. We are here to show you some activities, and we are from Science Academy. Today's program is to apprise you of Rheostat. Rheostat is an instrument where we can change the current in the circuit using the rheostat. This depends on the principle that resistance varies with respect to length of the wire. Here we have taken a suitable wire and then wound it on an insulating material. These are the two ends of the coil, and the beauty of this, there is a metal clamp, sliding clamp, which moves from one end of the coil to the other end of the coil, which decides the resistance at different points. When the coil touches at different points, resistance changes. When resistance changes, the current also changes. Whenever you are using this instrument, you have to connect it in series because we are measuring current. And the best example of this, our fan regulator. This is the rheostat. We have taken a suitable wire to suit our requirement and then wound it on an insulating material. These are the two ends of the coil. And you can see clearly the metal clamp on either side of the coil, which is sliding and touching at different points when you move the slider along the length of the coil. This decides the resistance, hence it decides how much current will be flowing through the circuit. We have connected a small circuit, and then we'll show you how the current changes when the slider position changes. Yes, this is how the rheostat has to be connected. Here, this is known as limiting resistor or resistor, and this is the rheostat. These two are connected in series. When the plug key is closed, the current flows through the battery, and this current flowing through the resistor can be varied by moving the rheostat to different positions. This is the fundamental circuit, and we are using the same circuit to show you the change in current with respect to change in resistance. This is the battery, and battery is connected to a resistance which is known as limiting resistor. Even when something happens to the rheostat, this will take care of. The other end of the resistor is connected to one of the end terminals of the rheostat, and we are tapping the change in current using the movable terminal. When you change the position of the slider, the current changes through this particular terminal. This is very much essential. Whenever you are connecting, only one of these 2 points should be connected. The other one should be connected to the moving point, mobile point. Now the current is 0.13 amperes. Okay. Now, when I keep on moving the position of the slider, you will see the current changes. If it is reducing, one conclusion you can draw. Now it is around 0.2. That means the current is increasing. When current is increasing, what do you understand? The understanding is resistance is decreasing, so current is increasing. If we move the slider to some other point, you will see that the current further increases. Thereby, the resistance of the coil decreases from when it is moved from one end to the other end. This is how the rheostat is going to be used.